welcome. I forgot to put the welcome on, but it doesn't matter.
Huh.
Well, now I got to get to my banners. So welcome to episode 53. May the 4th be with you. We are watching WWE Raw right now, at least I am. And on Brandon's end, he will be watching the 76ers Knicks and game 4 of the Yankees trying to sweep the Baltimore Orioles as we talk.
See.
Okay. So this is episode 53, as I said. May the 4th, 2026, the season 2, episode 9. May the 4th be with you. May the Force be with you, and say everything else in between. Stream this show and others after on YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music, and please subscribe as well. Okay, I am Chaz. Brandon Icicle Frost is on. We had a third. Unfortunately, he's not on. He might be watching, and I hope he is. Dan Petrano couldn't get his microphone working. He'll figure it out another time, or he'll figure it out and come on. It's possible. Dan's a big sports fan. I think he's a Star Wars guy too, but we're going to talk about Star Wars first. Okay, let me get that down. There. Star Wars Day today. Favorite Star Wars moments, movies, characters. Go ahead.
Zero.
None? You're not a Star Wars guy?
I'm not a Star Wars guy at all.
No.
If I had to pick, I'm going James Earl Jones, which is the voice of Darth Vader.
The voice of Darth Vader, okay. So then I might bore you with a few of the things I might say. Then.
I mean, you got Yoda, R2-D2, Anakin Skywalker. I'm very fond of the video games, yes.
Yes,
but
the video games are fun, I'm sure, right?
You can't tell me anything about a movie because I'm going to tell you I don't know.
See, for character, the funniest character out of all of them, and I'm gonna probably get scrutinized for this one, is Jar Jar Binks, because he's a character who is basically no meaning to anything in the movie other than being stupid. So he's the funny one. I do kind of like.
You mean like the Mets general manager? Oh, sorry, Mets fans.
Oh, Mets fans what?
I said, you mean like the Mets general manager? I was referring to the meaningless, just here for absolutely no reason.
We can seriously run the Mets. That was last week. Until they fire him, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But yeah, so R2-D2 and C-3PO honestly are my favorite. I grew up with Star Wars from the beginning, from 4, 5, and 6, and then obviously 1, 2, 3 came out. So, they're in all of them for the most part. They're because they're not only are Luke and Leia at the beginning, but also, they're not the beginning in 1. Obviously, it's Anakin. I mean, Anakin's young. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm trying to remember the names.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, Obi-Wan with Vader and Anakin, who becomes Darth Vader. But
so who's the Mandalorian? Because I do like the Mandalorian. I must say.
Okay, so the Mandalorian is in there's a world now. If you look at Disney Plus, and you go to, and I'll even reference this. You go to StarWars.com, which I did today. I was curious what StarWars.com has. So they have an official timeline of the eras of Star Wars. There's 9 different eras.
Really?
Which I know this for a fact that he wrote the books. George Lucas wrote the books for this. And like there's a whole. If you go to Barnes and Noble, whole section of Star Wars. It's all these different stories. So there's an official timeline. So if let's say we reference the first movie that came out in 1977, 76, I believe.
Came out on the 4th.
That was during the Age of Rebellion, which.
But did it come out May 4th?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th era of the 9. They started with the 6th one. So the 6th era.
Did all of these Star Wars movies come out on May 4th?
No, none of them did. Like even this new one that's coming out, it's coming out the 23rd or 27th.
What is the purpose of the May the 4th? I get the May the Force be with you. I get that.
Well, it started with May the Force be with you for all those episodes, or also all those movies.
So they just made Star Wars May the 4th be with you a national holiday.
those for that Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. We can Google and find out, but I'm almost positive. At least that first one was done for this other Mandalorian and Grogu movies around May 22nd, around Memorial Day. That's when they tend to
So,
come out.
so I'm gonna
So
go party in space and then come back to the United States of America, Earth, and go party with Mexicans on the 5th. Is that how that goes? That's what I'm. That's what I'm feeling.
it could happen. It could happen.
That's what I'm feeling.
And the Mexicans are basically Tatooine. But anyway,
I mean, may the 4th be with you on Cinco de Mayo.
we'll talk about Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. So yeah, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi are part of the Age of the Rebellion. Which there's also 3 others, and I'm not sure if they're stories, if they're cartoons. It's called Star Wars Outlaws, Battlefront 2, and Squadrons. And if I'm correct, Battlefront 2 was also a video game.
Well, I was about to say, they sound like video games.
Yeah,
I know for a fact.
Battlefront 2, it could. I think Battlefront 2 was also some type of cartoon.
Battlefront Outlaws is also a video game.
Yes, they're all saying they're all part of Disney Plus. If you go to the top of this page, they're all part of Disney Plus. Now,
Gotcha.
the first 2 eras don't have any movies to it, or don't have anything to it. It's called The Dawn of the Jedi and The Old Republic. Like that's how. And in The Old Republic, they give a little blurb. The Republic is founded among the worlds of the Galactic Core, and the Jedi Order emerges to protect it. A schism within the Jedi leads to the creation of the Sith in this epic era. Okay. That you're telling me that we're gonna have like 6 movies, 3 in each, or maybe more, who knows, of that.
Maybe. If not, if they didn't have that many movies already, how many Star Wars movies are there altogether? About 6, 7?
There's 9. There's 9
Yeah, right.
Star Wars movies. I'll shout them out. We got the Phantom Menace Episode 1, Attack of the Clones Episode 2, Revenge of the Sith Episode 3, A New Hope Episode 4, Empire Strikes Back Episode 5, Return of the Jedi Episode 6, Episode 7 is The Force Awakens, Episode 8 is The Last Jedi, and Episode 9 is The Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
And that's all in the Rise of the First Order. Now, it gets confusing because when you know 4, 5, and 6, and they skip to 7, but there's a whole bunch of stuff in between 7.
Yeah.
There's the Mandalorian. There's the Book of Boba Fett. There's Asuka or Ahsoka. All those Disney Plus shows, and Skeleton Crew, which, if I'm correct, Skeleton Crew is a cartoon. So,
okay.
Yeah. So those 4 are supposed to be in between of 6 and 7. It's a crazy thing to try to follow, but they're fun.
Yeah, the video games are insane too, I must say.
I bet.
Fallen Order and Survival, I believe it's Survival. Insane, but they're very, very good though.
I will say my 2 favorite movies are kind of finisher movies. So for the longest time, like there was 4, 5, and 6, and then there was, then 1, 2, and 3. 3 was that connector movie from 3 to 4. You know, Luke and Leia were born by the people from that planet that blows up in 4. You know, I'm sorry. They were given Leia. I'm sorry. Those people on the planet that were given Leia. Anakin and what's her name have a kid, and that was forbidden in the world of the I'm forgetting the name already. I got to go up. In the world of the Jedi. Yeah,
I would love that. I was about to say I would love to help you, but this is
I have it on the screen here. I can go off the screen. So in the world of the Jedi, it's not right to impregnate another woman. You're not supposed to. I don't know, for whatever reason. I don't know the rules of the Jedi. I would never make a good Jedi. So, but yeah. So 3 and 4 are that connector, and then 9 is supposed to be the end. So we thought, because that's where we find out the one girl, I forget her name, who started in 7, ends up being the granddaughter of the Sith Lord, not a Palpatine. She's a Palpatine, and oh my God, she's not a Skywalker. She's a Palpatine, but she's got all the 4. It's a very confusing thing, but we think that's the end. But now after the reign, there's a reign of the Empire, and there's a whole bunch of different things, including Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I thought Obi-Wan Kenobi was dead. He dies in 3, or 1. Actually, that's episode 4, supposedly. He dies in episode 4, but yet he has a show that's after the Sith. So I would be okay if it's a prequel, but it doesn't show that it's a prequel. So I don't know, but yeah. So that's Star Wars, people. It could be a lot more. It could be broken down. There probably is a Star Wars podcast. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sure there is.
But this was my little thing for me to get it out there for Star Wars and having a happy Fourth of July. No, happy
May the Fourth be with you.
Yeah, may the Force be with you guys. That too. Okay, so today is honestly also a sad day. Let me get that off. Brian Hawk reported today first, and a bunch of other people also did report. We lost our beloved John Sterling. Let me get to what he wrote. It's pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? It's sad. Why do I not see? Oh, I'm in the wrong email. Excuse me a second, guys. There we go. Right email. Okay, Brian Hawk. Here we go. So John Sterling broadcast more than 3 decades of Yankees games, was famously celebrated for his booming baritone, sing-song inflections, and signature home run calls, passed away at the age of 87. A colorful personality who engaged and entertained fans with a distinct conversational style, Sterling called 5,426 regular season Yankee games and 225 postseason games from 89 till his retirement in 2024. After initially stepping away from the microphone in April of that year, Sterling returned to call selected games late that season to include each contest in the World Series that we were in that year. So he did do, I think it was 4 or 5 World Series games. I forget. I don't think we got swept. It did go at least 4 or 5. At the time of his initial retirement, Sterling said he considered himself to be a very blessed human being, quote unquote, noting that he had lived out a childhood dream of broadcasting on the radio for more than 64 years. Quote, "It's your medium. You do what you want," Sterling once said. You have a picture, which I love doing. Sterling leaves his ex-wife, Jennifer, a daughter, Abigail, and a set of triplets, Veronica, Bradford, and Derek, whom he affectionately referred to as the Trips. There's 10 Sterling most iconic calls. I'm not going to do that because I don't need the Yankees ripping me for using their stuff. So even though we're Yankee fans,
thought about it.
Yeah,
I thought about it, and I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it.
No, they're gonna smite us for that.
Quote unquote. I'm gonna just say I loved I remember being a kid listening to him saying that A-Rod, A-bomb. That was
an A-bomb from A-Rod. Yes, that was beautiful.
From A-Rod. That was. I got goosebumps. Look at that. Think about that. Yeah. Well, yeah, he will be missed though.
Yes. Well, the one I love because it's a little off was Hideki Matsui. What was the Matsui one? Probably Google that. John Sterling Matsui call.
I don't know. My laptop froze.
John Sterling Matsui.
So much for the Knicks game.
Why? Are we losing?
No. My laptop. I did something. I pushed something I shouldn't have.
Oh, your laptop fell out?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I asked for one specific. There we go. Upper Decky by Hideki. Okay, I don't think that was it.
Upper Decky by Hideki.
Upper Decky by Hideki.
I think it was.
That's not the one I'm thinking of. Was it?
I think it was.
I thought it was a Godzilla.
Upper Decky by Hideki.
Wasn't there?
I think it was.
I swear it was a Godzilla one.
It could have been that too.
Yeah, I thought it was. I swear there was a Godzilla one. Matsui was known as Godzilla because of his prodigious home runs. But of course, that's Yankees win. Okay. I can't find it. Okay. I swear there was one. I don't see it. Okay, here's some of the ones he was known for. So known for his gyrating sterling shake of victory call. Yankees win! The Yankees win! So I did the best one.
That was good.
Thank you. Humorous tact on.
I think it's the Thriller. It's the Thriller by Godzilla. Is that the one?
Yes, the Thriller. There we go. I'm glad you found it. Thriller by Godzilla. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, that was hot.
Okay. There was other ones. Oh, lost again. Humorous ones. The play by back to back and belly to belly. That's Bellinger. Burn, baby, burn. We all know who that is. Bernie Williams. Sterling called 5,060 consecutive games from September of 1989 to July of 2019. Every at bat of Derek Jeter's career. Every inning of Mariano Rivera's. Damn. You know when he gets to heaven, you know what someone's gonna say to him? You had a heaven on earth, because that's an amazing life, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Let me take this guy out. Okay.
I am back.
All right. Apparently that other one is on. There we go. Perfect. It went off. Perfect. All right.
There we go.
So I was saying, he's gonna get to heaven, and they're gonna say you had a heaven on earth. Like you had an amazing. Probably same thing with the Dodger.
Yeah. Commentator.
Huh? Dodger commentator. He another one had an amazing, absolutely amazing life of calling games. Someone, and he wrote, "This is one of the lucky things that happened in our nutty business." Sterling said, "I got a phone call in September of '88, and he said, would you like to do the Yankees?" That's the quote. Would you like to do the Yankees? He never auditioned. I never auditioned for the Yankees. What a nutty business. I didn't apply for it, and I didn't audition. I got it right away.
Hey, he had the voice.
Just to get it on your persona. That's the kind of job I want to get, on my persona. You see me and you, we need a job like that. Someone needs to just spot us and go. Weirdly enough, I win a little out there. I said I do a podcast.
I definitely know what I can bring to the table, and I know what you can bring to the table.
Exactly. So I did email the Giants.
What are you guys doing, Mets? What are you doing? Don't you hear us begging for you, right? Listen, I'm a Yankee fan, and come on, man.
Yes. Yankees are as I was saying, I did email the New York Giants. I said I have a podcast. I put the podcast. I'm probably not going to get anything back, but you never know. So
no, you're gonna get something back. It's gonna be a guy asking if you were a season ticket holder. I'm telling you.
Probably.
This happened before. Accidentally, he's like, Mr. First, are you a season ticket holder? And I'm like, no. Are you looking to become a season ticket holder for only $27,000?
Well, if they hire me, take the $27,000 that you're going to pay me, and I'll just work for free, and I'll go to the games. I'm good with that.
Hey, yeah,
we can work out a deal. I'm not too proud of that.
Right.
All right. So the Mets. Let's talk about the Mets, but then we'll go into the Yankees and Mets. But Anthony DeComo did write something as well. Pretty interesting. Where is Anthony's? There he is. How the Mets are handling the latest set of issues. So what issues, besides beating the Anaheim Angels, that?
What set of issues are we
talking about? This type of schedule. Yeah. Well, let's find out what issues he's talking about. So as the Mets trudge their way through a 9-game road trip, which is they are trudging. That's the word, trudging.
I've never even heard that terminology used in baseball.
Yeah, trudging. TRW.
The Mets have reached a new low. They're trudging.
And what's funny, they're not the only team this bad. It's just they're the local team this bad. So
you know who's not bad? The Chicago Cubs, 11 in a row.
No, they're not. Chicago Cubs and the Yankees, they're at the top of the league. He says they're trying to do anything possible to reestablish themselves, even as fringe contenders. They recognize that the path before them is not going to be smooth. Short of ripping off a double-digit win streak, which, good luck with that. Short of ripping off a double-digit win streak in the near future, the Nets will have the Mets. I called them the Nets. The Mets. If that's not a Freudian slip, I don't know what is. The Mets have created a situation in which they've lost much of their fan base's goodwill.
I'll tell you what, they might be in two different cots.
They lost that when they got rid of Pete.
They might be in two different cots, but they're damn sure on the same train track, right?
The Mets and the Nets are on the same train track. That is very true. Their first games out west at least provided some clarity and several issues. No, okay, it provided clarity, but the issues didn't go away. You just won 3 games against a bad team. The Angels, it's funny. The Yankees remember, we talked about this in our podcast at least a couple of weeks ago when we played the Angels.
Yeah.
They were tough.
Angels, they were tough.
They're not always tough. You can get a team when they're down. And this is one of those times with the Angels. I mean, their record was the same, and they won those 3 games.
Right.
So Mendoza's job is safe for now. I disagree with that. You have another 13-game losing streak. He's gone. I disagree with that. I'm sorry, it's not safe.
I don't think there's any coach that's safe in any sport right now.
Well, football, it's still new. There, you can't fire anybody.
Well, yeah, that's just because the season ain't started.
We'll talk about basketball and we're not talking hockey. We'll talk about basketball and what's going on there. Yeah, that's screwy.
A hockey coach just got fired too. So
did he? Oh, jeez. See, I'm not even paying attention to that. The Mets have a 2-day streak going on, which no one around the team has asked Mendoza about his job status. Is that a positive thing? I'm sorry.
Not one reporter?
Not one reporter.
They must know something he don't.
It's the calm before the storm. Yeah.
We're not going to ask him the inevitable because...
So that's large in part thanks to David Stearns, who told MLB.com. Also, David Stearns talked to MLB.com, stating that Mendoza's seat is secure. While Stearns stopped short of guaranteeing that Mendoza will be the manager the rest of the season, of course he can't do that, he at least put to rest speculation that a firing could come anytime soon, speculation that had clearly begun infiltrating the clubhouse and affecting Mendoza on a personal level. Well, shocked he didn't call in sick. I really am.
If the Mets keep losing, definitely affect them on a personal level.
Well, he's got to know we're not Met fans. I mean, I'm married to one. And they did win today. Good for them. They won today. I think they won. They were winning. Although apparently they have a game at 8:40, but I think my app forgot that they moved the game to 5:40 because apparently there's inclement weather in Colorado. So, yeah, my phone forgot that, because it didn't update that for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then now their shortstop issues are interesting. So now that Lindor's down, Mendoza's had to use and he can't use Ronnie Mauricio since he had fractured his wrist. They got Bo Bichette playing his original position from Toronto, if I'm correct. And Bo ain't been doing nothing really good. Bo Bichette's really good. Could we even wasn't Francisco Lindor a second baseman at one point?
I believe so.
For the Indians / Guardians.
Yeah.
What and whoever you got there is not working out. You make him a DH and see if he can get his hitting back. But Bo Bichette at shortstop and Lindor at second would be a great fit. Might be all-star. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mendoza, if you're listening.
Yeah. I mean, if this 49-year-old And you're going to be what tomorrow?
I'll be 40.
You'll be 40. You're hitting 40. We'll do the happy birthday later. Maybe we get some fans actually say happy birthday to you.
Right. That'd be nice. For an endorsement deal, too.
Yeah, a 49-year-old and a 40-year-old basically can say that if you just put these two people here, you might actually win some games. The WAR might go up for these two guys. Like, I don't need analytics to see that. I truly don't.
They need to do something with that rotation too. It's hideous.
Well, Senga went on the DL or the IL. So that was number one. Needed to happen. Senga needed to go on the IL. Oh, this was last Monday at Raw. Sorry, they're showing last Monday at Raw. The craziness that when the Street Profits came in to beat the crap out of the guys from Division.
Nah.
And also, Joe Hendry's part of that too. I love the new people that have come in. It's just a matter of getting them all acclimated. Logan Paul's pacing. That's funny. So, want to hear something funny too? Last night, Beth wanted to go to Whole Foods to pick up something. Okay, and so we go there, and I swear this kid who walks right by me has this Logan Paul look. He's like 10 years younger, got the Logan Paul hair. I'm like, oh man.
Here we go.
I'm like, it's starting already. Anyway, in the meantime,
they've been following him for a while. Though.
Yes, they have. But his hairstyle now, all this bright blonde, whatever he has.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Bo Bichette figures to receive most of the work, and it's good that he has in his natural position. That's not an issue. The issue is the playing Bichette at short means Mets must use Brett Beatty at third, which means they must also use Mark Vientos at first. Whose fault is that?
Sounds like a bunch of
play third. Oh wait, we got rid of Pete. Yeah, that's right. Pete Alonso could have played first.
Sounds like a bunch of them problems.
It started with that. I get getting rid of the other two. The Squirrel and the other and McNeil, or McNeil was the Squirrel. But he went to the A's. One went to the A's, one went to the Orioles. Those two guys I understood. Like the money was up and they couldn't afford it. Fine. But why'd you get rid of Pete? Like what was there was you can't tell me the money was the issue.
They thought they had something better.
They did.
They thought they found something better.
No, there was no, and I know Mets fans were trying to go behind it, but the way it looks, Stearns was wrong, like flat out wrong, and we're saying this May 4th. Pete Alonso, he's not doing great in Baltimore, but he doesn't have to. When you got Adley Rutschman and a bunch of other guys like that who can play, he's just a cog in the wheel, and they're still in third. They're not. The Tampa Bay Rays are better than them.
That's crazy.
So, the Mets can be better if they had the better player. Maybe now you got to look at your
coach.
They got to look in their AAA. Who's their first baseman in AAA? I don't know. We don't follow because we're Yankee fans.
They play here, and I don't even know.
No, yeah, that's right. They're in Syracuse, and you don't even know.
Couldn't tell you.
Well, what we can
not
say.
Not interested. No. But I can tell you I'll probably be attending a game before the softball season is out.
Okay. So, yeah, you can tell me, see who that first baseman is, see if he's good enough to come up to New York.
I most certainly will.
He's got to give with these Mets. All right. Well, now let's transfer to the Yankees. Spencer Jones hit 2 monster home runs yesterday at AAA. Is he coming up to the Yankees? It's possible.
The way this clock is working and the way that all of these moves been coming in and going out, I think it's a possibility, especially if Dominguez don't step his game up.
Well, I don't think it's the Dominguez thing. I think it's the Stanton thing.
Oh, Stanton must be hurt.
If he stays on the IL, you need somebody else.
Well, keep Stanton on the IL as long as possible. That's my goal.
Here's what you can do. You can put Judge more in that DH role. Put Spencer Jones.
But who are you going to put in right field? Okay.
Yeah. And remember, now this also goes on. If Ben Rice is more hurt than we think, you can put Spencer Jones in right, and then keep Dominguez in left, and move what's his name to first.
Well, see, I don't think Rice's injury might be. I don't think it's going to be that significant because he wouldn't have hit a dinger right after that. Didn't he hit a double after?
No, that was before. He hit the home run before the injury.
No, he hit the home run. Then he came back and almost hit a double.
Yeah, but it was still the hand. Like you could see when he goes down with the glove, where that wasn't good. So, long story short, I think Spencer will be here probably before August. I would say at the latest August. Like,
what do you think about Volpe?
Yes, I didn't put it in, but we should talk about Volpe. I have no problem with Volpe being kept down there if he's not ready. If he's not ready, he's not ready.
Yeah, but see, what they're saying is that he's healthy. He's a healthy scratch because they don't want to mess up Caballero.
That's true. And Caballero's on a run now.
Exactly. So if you bring Volpe back up to shortstop, where do you plug Caballero? Do you take McMahon out of that third base?
You probably take McMahon out. Yeah, I mean it's almost guaranteed.
Imagine a world where Caballero and Volpe are killing it, and Chisholm's still killing it, and first base.
That's why I think they don't think Volpe's ready yet. He may be healthy, but he may not be ready to come up yet. You know, that's what it sounds like that the management team is thinking that he, and they're putting him down in Somerset too. It's not like they were saying that he's not in AAA. He's in AA.
They said that they were going to give him 55 at bats and bring him right up to the MLB lineup. But that was before Caballero was playing how he's playing now.
True.
That's when Caballero was playing like dog shit.
I get it, but see, McMahon apparently isn't playing enough dog. You know,
right?
So that's the issue. Like, you can move Caballero to third, and the consistency in the fielding will stay the same.
Right.
And if you think about it, Volpe with Caballero will be quicker, so there's more ground to cover. In essence,
but we need offense too. So if we can get productivity, if we can get Volpe 2 years ago, Volpe.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with Volpe now too. I don't want if Volpe's not hitting. I don't want Volpe with Wells. Because Wells is at the bottom for a reason. He's got to figure it out. He's our best catcher by a long shot, but he hasn't been hitting. He's got to figure that out.
Right.
You know, like that's becoming a little. And there's other. See, that's the funny thing with the Yankees. We're pretty strong on catchers when it comes to.
Because we got a Skyra too. Yeah.
Yeah. Our AAA catchers are pretty good. They come up if he starts slacking, they can drop Wells in a heartbeat. I hate to say it. I like Wells, but
not only that, but Ben Rice could also slide in the catcher too. So
he could, but then you're really fluctuating having.
Yeah, he's not going to. But then you still got Oswaldo Cabrera still out there too for Somerset.
He's on the 60 IL, isn't he?
I'm not. I don't.
Yeah, I thought he was in the 60 IL.
I would have thought he'd been healthier than Volpe.
Yeah. Oh, Javon's wrestling. Sorry, Javon.
This is a good problem to have, though.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's a great problem to have. See, the Yankees are at the top of the league. They're still down two starting pitchers.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're good.
And one of our supposedly supposed to be starting pitchers is in the minors. Louis Hill.
Yeah.
So.
And he's got to get himself back too. So
does Duvall. I mean, Duvall's been doing good, but he still gives up a home run or two.
He did. So the Yankees will figure that if we have 55 wins by middle of June, I think we'll be on a good pace. So it's going to be a good summer.
I think we will.
It's going to be a good summer.
I think the hotter it gets, the hotter we're going to get, honestly. I don't really see our bats cooling off.
No, not for a while.
We need more bats clicking, granted. We need Wells to get into it.
That's why for my fantasy baseball, I drafted Rice. And someone had drafted Judge before me. Rice has been doing very well for me. I've been winning my weeks.
Yes. He freaking has.
Yes, and I got Schlittler too. I got Schlittler and Rice on the same team. Dude, I've been low. I've only lost one, but I lost it by like 20 points. It was crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Schlitty hurt himself? I think Schlitty hurt.
Well, speaking of hurt, this was big news that came down today. Tigers rocked by Skubal injury.
Skubal. Oh.
Skubal will undergo arthroscopic surgery to remove loose bodies from his pitching elbow. Never knew we had bodies inside here. Okay.
Yo, I was reading that earlier too. Like, did they just say he had bodies in his elbow?
That's what I copied. Yes, I did.
I had a little chuckle, and then I thought about Osmosis Jones. You ever seen that movie?
I've heard of it. Yes, I've never seen it.
Yeah, you have bodies. There's bodies.
He had bodies. So apparently, Tariq Skubal is from Krypton. Okay. Anyway, if you all know Superman, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this type of injury actually can require 2 to 3 months of recovery. So
which is good.
It's good and bad because the Tigers could really suffer with not having him on the.
But are they going to suffer? Is the question. I don't think so.
Yeah. So. Okay, where is what I wanted to say? I guess I got to go to Wikipedia. Okay.
I guess
so this news happened. The
2 to 3 month injury is way better than it being a shoulder or Tommy John. So
that's true. It's less time, but it hurts you in the middle if you can't replace them.
Yeah.
Now, someone who came up, I think. We might have talked about this last year because this guy was drafted. No, we didn't. I talked about it on my old podcast, not this podcast. He got drafted in 2024. He's the number 1 draft pick. The Cleveland Guardians finally brought him up yesterday. Travis Brazzana. If you don't know who this guy is, I'll tell you right now. Travis Brazzana, born August 28th, 2002. So he's very young. Selected first overall by the Guardians in the 2024 MLB Draft in 2026. He went to Turramurra High School in South Turramurra in Sydney, Australia. He's from Australia. He played for Sydney Blue Sox on the Australian Baseball League, represented Australia in the U18 Baseball World Cup in 2019. He was a freshman at Oregon State in 2022. He's a second baseman. After his season, he played for Falmouth. Oh, wait.
Schlittler just.
What did Schlittler do?
He just walked a
run in?
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good. So the Guardians selected him first out of.
And now he's done.
He's done? What inning?
6th.
That's not. What's the score?
3-1.
So he gave up 3 runs?
Nah, we got 3. They got 1.
Oh, they got 1. Okay.
They got the bases loaded and 2 outs.
That's not good. Who's coming in?
I want to say it might be Bird.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. So the Guardians selected him first overall, becoming the first Australian first overall pick. And first second baseman, first overall pick, as well as the second Oregon State Beaver to go number 1. Adley Rushman from 2019, who went to the Orioles first, is also from Oregon State. So Brazzana went pretty quickly from high A to the Midwest League to Double A to AAA. AAA in August of last year.
Oh.
So it was and they purchased his contract on April 28th, 2026. Not too bad. And he did play in the World Baseball Classic for Australia and hit a home run off of Yi Chang in the bottom of the 7th in an eventual 3-0 shutout victory. Okay, so good. The kid's pretty good. We'll see how he does down the road. I mean, he's what did I say he was height wise? Did I say anything? No, I didn't think I did. What is his numbers? Shoot, I don't see it.
6'7", 250.
Could be.
I don't know.
That'd be the biggest second baseman you'd ever see.
Educated guess.
Let's see.
Nice. Second base.
He's 6 foot.
6 foot.
He's 6 foot. Yeah, there's no weight to it. There's just 6 foot. Okay. So watch out for Travis Brazzana. He's got it. He's got an
Spencer
Instagram like they all do. Spencer Jones is 6'7". Yes, that I do know. So yeah, the Guardians would be a team to watch out for, especially with this kid, and they could overtake the Detroit Tigers. It's very possible. You heard it here first.
I mean, somehow, some way, the Guardians are always in the playoffs. So
that's true, and this might be the way to do it. So
Definitely
this also happened. The Phillies manager, Rob Thomson, after a 9-19 start this season, got fired.
Yeah, there we go.
Don Mattingly, who's the team's bench coach, is now taking over as interim manager. And I didn't write this down, but I do have it in my notes. He's now working with his son, who's the general manager of the Phillies.
Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Preston Mattingly is the GM. Go figure. So, yeah. And the weird part in this, I'm not sure you saw it or anybody else saw it, that Rob Thomson gave an interview after he got fired. What fired manager gives an interview?
I didn't see the interview.
Yeah. This is apparently how nice of a guy he is. Like, he gave an interview. Go figure. Oh, wow. Javon Evans is going nuts.
About time.
Yeah. Oh, he's about to go speed. He jumped. Oh, Rusev.
I've been seeing him getting his ass whooped lately.
Yeah. Oh, Javon? Oh, yeah. Nothing like Danhausen, but we'll get to that. So I don't have my notes on this other than what I saw. This was on ESPN, I think. Olivia Pichardo made NCAA Division I baseball history as the first woman ever to pitch in a regular season baseball game for Brown University. Oh, I got it from Front Office Sports. That's right, Front Office Sports.
Oh,
that's amazing. That is amazing. Like, and I tell you, I'm now starting to see more and more girls play baseball, and that's interesting. Like, are these girls going to start to go through baseball? You know, and how are people going to take this? I love it. But
right.
Me and you, we love it. Play baseball, please do it. If you got the talent, do it. But how are the other people going to take that? You know, the opposite of us. So
I mean, I don't. I'm all for it. My daughter plays softball, so
yeah. So yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't mind her transitioning over to baseball at all.
Yeah, if she could do it, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I wouldn't want to see no females out there with no men. I mean, not even. I mean, I don't know.
It depends. It depends on the athleticism of the woman. That's what I would say. Yeah. The athleticism of the woman has to take precedence to what they can do with these men.
Right.
I don't see a.
I don't want it to be a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to have a disadvantage because of. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, there's going to be differences.
Yeah.
I mean, a real woman playing baseball that a man, the body, the dimensions are different. Like,
yeah.
Unless the woman isn't motherly, which is more than likely possible because she's foregoing that motherly, attitude to actually play baseball.
Right.
She may not have the birthing hips. She might be a little slender. It's possible. Like that's the athlete. That's the female athlete you're going to see play baseball.
I think it's more possible. Yeah, it is more possible in baseball than.
Yeah, you're not going to see the stronger China-like women. I'll have to go to China. You know, you're not going to see Nia Jax play baseball. Like that. That's not going to happen. I have to reference wrestling because you're probably.
Nah, you're right though.
I don't even think you're going to see Tiffany Stratton because Tiffany Stratton, like her build is pretty big up top.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, another one like that. Like her build could probably.
Yeah, but these girls are monsters. These girls are like 6'1", 6'2".
Could she swing a bat and hit a ball? Is that
probably?
And she's married to a former baseball player, so Jade Cargill has an advantage there. It's like women like her, can they do it? That's the question. Can they build themselves up?
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's more possible than seeing a female quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't. You're right. I don't see an NFL. You want to see the rules change if a woman plays the quarterback? Yeah. You'll see a woman play NBA before you see a woman quarterback in the NFL.
That's why I made that.
Yeah, there's easily a woman who could play a point guard or a shooting guard position well enough as anybody in the NBA probably right now. Hell, the WNBA definitely. Girl. You can't tell me Caitlin Clark can't play against the men because she did beat Steph Curry, didn't she? In that fun game?
Yeah, I think so. 3-point competition.
Like I think Caitlin Clark could play. This is why she's making the money. She could play.
Yeah.
There are women like her that could play. I just don't know if everybody could. I mean, who's the one who's in Atlanta? Is she in Atlanta now? The one who got arrested in Russia and came back, and she's in Atlanta.
Brittany Griner is with the Connecticut Sun.
Connecticut Sun now. Yep. That's right. So there's.
See, I follow WNBA too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm starting to follow it. I got a buddy Todd who's big into it.
Shouts out to my New York Liberty, by the way.
Yeah, so I love the New York Liberty. It's just sad that what's her name's hurt now, apparently, right?
Who?
Anescu?
Griner?
Anescu, yes, Anescu.
I didn't see anything on Anescu being hurt.
I hope she's not hurt. I thought I heard that.
I thought they were all healthy. It's preseason.
Yeah, I know. I thought they were too. I don't know. But
see, now you're gonna have me.
Yeah, now I got you. Look, hey, there's
I would have got the update.
Sol Ruka could probably play baseball.
Yeah.
She's about to sign her WWE Raw contract. I don't know if we're waiting to attack her. I don't know what the hell.
See, I told you. Volpe got demoted. He's healthy.
He's healthy, but he got demoted. Interesting. Like I said,
you gotta make a conscious decision. You can't just take Caballero out, and he's hot right now.
They were obviously able to keep him down, and good for them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the NBA. I got to get to the MLB and NBA and ESPN. All right, let's go to the scores.
I don't have any negative news on NSQ, so that is a good team.
You don't have what?
Any negative news on NSQ, so that is a good team.
Good. Okay.
You're right. She's out 2 weeks.
So the Knicks are winning.
She's out 2 weeks. She's got an ankle.
She's out 2 weeks? Ankle issue. Okay. I thought I heard something.
Good. I'm glad you told me because now I know.
Yes. I know I heard it today. The Knicks are winning 41-33. They got a good start. The Knicks 33-25 in the first quarter. Brunson's got 14. Paul George got 9. Big news for Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards is in. Didn't think he'd be in.
I knew he was playing.
He is playing. Ant-Man is playing.
They said he might play. I said, he's playing. So that young boy is playing. He heals like I used to heal back in the day.
Yeah. All right, so who's playing tomorrow? Let's see. Tomorrow is the Cavaliers at the Pistons and the Lakers at the Thunder. I know you're rooting hard for your Lakers. I don't know. That's a tall tale. That's a tall tale.
Realistically, it ain't going to happen.
I'll give you 2 games. I think it goes 6.
Maybe 1 game, maybe.
Fact that
if we could somehow,
I think you're going to lose on your home court.
If we could somehow, some way bully and keep them out of the paint and make them shoot, we can win. But I don't.
I don't know. That's going to be tough. If SGA his points per game is 31.1 in the playoffs. LeBron James 20.9. That's not good.
I think
Bronny needs to pick up the pace. Bronny needs to pick up the pace. Right?
LeBron's point his average is what?
20.9 for the playoffs.
In the playoffs? I don't understand how he would have a 20-point. How is it 20 when he scored over 25 in 3 games?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Wait.
They're saying 20.9. Oh no, that's regular season stats. Never mind. Why would they give playoff stats? That's stupid.
Oh yeah, that is stupid.
You think that it would cut off and give playoff stats?
Even regular season, he was averaging like 25 though. Maybe not.
No, but they said 20.9. They said he was 26. Yeah, he wasn't even he wasn't averaging a double-double at all. That's interesting. Wow. Could this be the last year of LeBron, you think?
Hell no. He got 2 more years left. At least a year left.
At least another year. Okay. I'll give you that.
Are we expecting LeBron James to average a double-double at 41? If not, he's averaging close to.
Well, why not? When he can assist, he can throw assists left and right. Why not? If you can get a triple-double, no, was it double-double? Was it Cat got a double-double with 10 free throws and one field goal thrown, and then they got a bunch of rebounds. You can get a double-double at basically any time. So
possible.
I think LeBron could still do it. The problem is he's not. So
he has done it. He's done it multiple times.
Oh, he's done it in the past. Yes, absolutely.
No, he's done it this year.
He wouldn't be a top 5 guy. This year?
He's done it he's done it in the playoffs already. See, you don't like LeBron, so I understand where that's coming from.
I'm not his biggest fan. I'll grant you that.
Last game against the Rockets, he had 28 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds.
Uh-huh.
That was the last game. That was the last game against the Rockets.
Got it. Oh, let's hope you get you. I think you're going to get 2 games. Let's hope you don't get swept. That would be very bad for you. That would be very bad.
Am I saying that they're going to freaking beat OKC? Hell no. I'm not even not even close.
All right. So there was something that did happen. There we go. Magic fire head coach Jamal Mosley after first round defeat.
Yeah.
I know there's a headline here somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, but after 5 seasons, they was
not
time for him to go.
Yeah, I saw that. 5 seasons, 3 of those seasons, the last 3 seasons, they went to the playoffs. They just lost in the first round.
Yeah. I'm surprised Joe Mazzulla ain't get fired for the Celtics head coach. I'm surprised he ain't get fired.
Well, think of it, and they said this on First Take, I think, and a bunch of places. The reason he got fired is because Billy Donovan's kind of like leaning over everything. You know?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we can go to football now. New York Giants wide receiver Darius Slayton had surgery for a core muscle injury recently. So, and is expected to be sidelined throughout the Giants offseason program this spring, according to the NFL Network. Well, doesn't hurt that bad. Like, if he's just missing the offseason, does that move him from 2 to 3? Maybe. He's still a starter.
I'm still waiting for us to sign Odell. And what the hell is taking so long?
Yeah, where's Odell? What's Malik's neighbor status?
Suspense is killing me already.
There really hasn't been a lot of talk football-wise other than...
I mean, Schefter did say Shefty did say that at some point the Giants and Odell are going to get a deal done. So I normally have faith in what Shefty says.
Yep. Looks like Sol Ruka is about to get her first match. Becky Lynch is railing into Adam Pearce. Becky Lynch thinks she's got the balls in her family and she can do all this. Yeah. Sol Ruka is just waiting patiently. She's doing this. She's doing the chatty.
She'll learn the hard way.
Oh boy. Yep, there's about to be a bitch fest. Yeah. Adam Pearce might want to leave the ring as we speak and get a referee.
Oh, he's safe. He's safe. The ring is safe.
Yay! Very good. He's fast enough.
Yeah, they're trying to say he was out. Well, he was definitely safe.
Gotcha. Go back to scores. All right. This was an article, I think. I got to find it. Biggest post-draft question facing each team. Let's see. Was that this one? No, it was not that.
Damn, I don't know. Now that looks like he might have been out. Oh, no, he's safe. Yep, that angle right there.
Uh-oh. He's safe? Good. Okay, so biggest post-draft question facing every team. What do you think the Chiefs is?
The biggest post-draft question facing the Chiefs?
Yeah, for the Chiefs. For the Chiefs.
How healthy is Patrick Mahomes going to be, and what weapons is he going to have to throw to?
Will he be ready week 1? Exactly. Bingo. Good job. This is why we're ready for football. What about the Patriots? What about the Patriots?
Are they going to get A.J. Brown? And who are they going to?
I think that's almost a guarantee.
Who and what are they going to have to give up for him? Though is the question.
Oh, I think it's a draft pick, a higher draft.
That's my question.
No, yeah, what they're saying, and I kind of agree. Will this Mike Vrabel story continue to linger?
I knew that was going to be one too, but I just didn't.
Now, did you see what NBA Today or what the guys, Charles Barkley and Shaq and those guys on ESPN, what they did? They have this thing where every team that loses, they go on a ship, and they put all the famous people from that area on the ship. And the Boston one, it was funny. They had Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg, they had a couple other people. And at the front of the ship, if you know Titanic, do you know Titanic?
Yeah.
Do you know the scene where Kate Winslet's over the...
Yeah,
yes.
Jack and why am I forgetting the bitch's name? Yes. Kate Winslet, that's all I remember. So, in the role of Kate Winslet was Diana Rossini. In the role of Jack was Vrabel. Leonardo. Oh wow. That's funny.
Well, ESPN apparently is getting a lot of flack for this. I think it's funny. You think it's funny. Most of us do think it's funny.
That's funny.
Obviously, who doesn't think it's funny, and it might be bad
Probably
for
Vrabel and Rossini.
Is Rossini, because more Rossini than Vrabel. Rossini used to work for ESPN. I don't know if she does anymore.
Nah, I think she resigned.
Well, she resigned, or she left, or they fired her, whatever the case, and she's with somebody else now. I think she's with Fox Sports, if I'm right. But like, I'm sorry, ESPN, you can't. This is funny. This is public stuff. Like,
oh, McMahon got a hit. Nice RBI. McMahon.
McMahon. Oh, finally. All right. So the Patriots is Mike Vrabel. What about the Falcons?
Who are they going to start at quarterback?
That is true. That's part of it. Yeah. Will Michael Penix be healthy enough to compete with Tua Tagovailoa? Tua. I'm just gonna say Tua. I'm not saying
Tagliatella.
I think I said it right there. We both did. Yeah. So will Penix be healthy? That's the question.
I doubt it, but
yes. Okay, Colts.
We'll
the Indianapolis Colts, and it has nothing to do with Daniel Jones.
They didn't pick up Trenton. They didn't pick up AR-15's fifth-year option.
No, they didn't.
Who are they going to have backing up Daniel Jones?
I don't know because they're saying, will Richardson be traded? It's possible he could be traded for a draft pick.
So, could be.
Who needs a quarterback? Oh wait, Cleveland.
Oh yeah. That's how Shedeur Sanders, by the way, for graduating still. That was dope.
Yes, congratulations. I did see that. Good for him. At least he did something good for himself. Now, I give my wife a little bit of credit. Was it an easy ride given that daddy is at Colorado? That's a good, interesting question.
I think he put in the work. I think he deserves. Yeah, I don't think nothing was handed to him. Honestly, I think he worked for everything that he had.
Because whatever he does with his life, that'll be great. All right. What about the Rams?
Well, we already know who their backup quarterback is.
That's true. It has nothing to do with the backup quarterback.
My question for the Rams would be, who's Matt Stafford going to throw to? Like, what other receiver are they going to bring in? Do they still got Devontae Adams? I know they got Puka Nacua.
Well, Nacua is in rehab right now still.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Is Nacua?
Is he going to come back in time for camp?
Will he be ready for the season?
Who are they going to have to carry the load?
Yep, exactly. All right, here's a good one because word came out today about something. What's Arizona's?
Who's going to be in that quarterback room competing for a starting job? I know it's Jacoby Brissett. Well, who do they got for a backup? We already know Love is. They got four running backs over there. They got Connor Ben. They got Benton. They got Connor Ben. They got Connor. They got Benson. They got Love. I forgot who the fourth one is, but I don't see them being good this year.
You're on the right side of the ball. It's offense, but it's not running back. It's
quarterback. It's got to be quarterback.
Yeah, there's 3 quarterbacks in the room, and they signed an undrafted free agent, and there's a possibility there might be another one in play.
See, I think, like I said, I think Beck is going to be the starter by the end of the season, but that's just me.
The question is, will Carson Beck start week 1? You have Jacoby Brissett. You have Gardner Minshew. You have undrafted free agent Keaton Slovis. You might have a fourth. Aaron Rodgers might be an Arizona Cardinal. Could you imagine?
I don't even want to entertain that.
What he's thinking.
I don't even want to entertain that.
He has a home in Malibu. He has an offense he can play with because the offensive line is jacked up more.
Yeah.
Obviously the running back will figure itself out. He's got at least 2 very good wide receivers compared to what he had at Pittsburgh. That would be a better spot for him. Then what do you do with Jacoby Brissett? What do you do with Gardner Minshew? Because you know Carson Beck's going to be your backup.
Might be your backup.
2 quarterbacks you got to trade.
Yeah. I said Carson Beck might be their backup. Might be their starter.
I think he would be the starter if Aaron Rodgers doesn't show up. But I think Aaron Rodgers is the elephant in the room right now for Arizona.
Yeah. It's the elephant in the room for Pittsburgh too.
Oh no, I think Pittsburgh is on with them. I think that what they did as a business thing to put the it wasn't a franchise tag, it was something else.
If he signs with another team, they get paid. They get compensated.
Yes. They get compensated. I think that was the best thing they could have done. Okay, Baltimore. This might be harder, so I'll say it. Who will be Baltimore starting center? We wouldn't have known that. Starting center.
Did they draft the center? I
Linderbaum
don't think
is.
it ain't Linderbaum because he's with the Raiders.
No, he left.
Tyler Beadas. I'm going Tyler Beadas.
There you go. It's probably not. He's not even on
right.
there. No guys on there.
Oh,
well,
I was about to say,
it's the center. There's no name on here that's saying who they're going to put. It could be. So Buffalo is a little odd. Question is, can Keon Coleman save his career?
That's really.
I forget what Keon Coleman played.
Wide receiver.
So
it's going to take more than Keon Coleman to save his career. I'll tell you that much.
That's true. That is true. Carolina. This is interesting. What do you think the question is for Carolina?
Defense was pretty good. Running back room is solid. I don't know. Is Rico Dowell coming back? Can Bryce Young take him to the next level? I mean, he did pretty good last year. Do we get him some more weapons, receivers? I think they did that. So I don't know. What's the question?
The question would be: will Bryce Young get an extension after before the first week?
Oh, see, we're talking about
they've
contract.
Already picked up his rookie contract. Yeah, but it's contract. It's Bryce Young and his extension that he wants.
Talking about elevating his level of play, and I didn't know he wanted an extension, but I do now.
And he needs to elevate his level of play. He need that NFC South is the easiest out of all 6 divisions. You can win that in any given year. Yeah. I don't understand. They gotta figure it out.
It's crazy.
Chicago's question is: do they have an edge rusher? Well, Cincinnati had a middle linebacker. Yeah, they got Bosa and Clowney. Oh no, Bosa and Clowney are still lingering. No, they're saying Bosa and Clowney are still lingering.
Are still free agents.
They could take either one. Wouldn't that be interesting?
It would.
Bengals need an offense. Actually, it says Bengals need a middle linebacker. They inked Boy Maffei, Jonathan Allen, and Brian Cook in free agency and acquired also Dexter Lawrence in the trade. Brought in Cassius Howell in the second round. Do they need? Yeah, they probably do need a middle linebacker. Someone's got to come in when Dexter's getting doubled.
Well, we already seen how that went for Dexter Lawrence, how he played without a solid middle linebacker. So we already know he's going to come in not up to standard as far as weight-wise because this was an issue last year. So he ain't going to be practicing like that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm so disgusted with the whole Dexter Lawrence thing, man.
Yep. Deshaun Watson. Cleveland Browns. Sorry. How will the quarterback room shake out? Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, and rookie Taylon Green. Why did they draft another quarterback?
I think Watson starts. Honestly.
Yeah, Watson's probably going to start. Exactly. And why do we have all these quarterbacks? Why did they draft another quarterback when they could have another position player?
Because they're the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I guess so. Dallas has done pretty well this offseason, and
Dallas did great, honestly.
Yeah. So they're
my thing is your boy Caleb Downs gonna get bored playing safety back there when don't nothing come his way and start counting butterflies and miss a play going over his head? That's what I want to know.
Well,
is he going to live up to that Ed?
You know who you should talk to?
Ordeal.
Well, if that's true, he should call one person and one person only. Darrelle Revis. I remember watching football in Revis Island, and nobody would throw it in his area. And he's at the very least now he's a Hall of Famer or inside Giant Stadium or inside.
But Darrelle Revis was a cornerback.
I think he might be a Hall of Famer. I mean,
he will be if he's not.
But he also That's true.
But he was a cornerback. He was in every single play. We talking about a guy, Caleb Downs, who went 11th overall and had the audacity to say that he got bored back there because the front seven had already solidified the play. So how much talent is really back there if your front seven already got the play stopped? What are you doing, really? Did we whiff on? Did we whiff on that draft pick? I don't think so. Me personally, I think Reese was a great pick.
I think what the Giants were going for, and this is what is starting. This is why you're starting to see people talk more about the Giants on a day in day out basis on these shows, which is getting a little nauseating. I'm like, we're not even close to football, and you're talking about the Giants. Like, can we at least get to August first before we start really? Like, they're still in off season. It's still practice. Like, it's practice for the next 3 months.
Very much so.
So I get there's nothing to talk about with football, but to make up stuff, it's what they're going to look like. This is why I was watching. What was I watching today? Colin Cowherd. He had to do a list of the 76ers and the Knicks and grade them one by one. Who was better than the other? Like that's what these shows have to go to now. Like they have, because there's nothing else to talk about. This is the time when it's baseball and almost nothing else. This is why we're a show of multiple sports and wrestling, because we have to. You got to fill. So yeah, these football questions are a little out there. How's Bo Nix rehab going? Okay, who cares?
I guess we'll see when training camp comes around.
Exactly. Has Detroit missed a Super Bowl window? That's actually a good question. I think they have.
Especially with teams like the Giants coming in to run.
Yep. The NFC's getting stronger. Plain and simple. Green Bay, are more extensions on the offense coming? Who knows?
So for who?
This one.
Who on that offense deserves an extension other than the running back, which was hurt half the year?
See, this question shouldn't even be a question, and I would have taken him on my team or our team beforehand. C.J. Stroud, does he deserve an extension? Yes. He makes that offense.
I mean, he played like shit during the playoffs, but yeah.
Okay, he has a bad game because his team is bad. His
team was great. His defense
He's Peyton Manning, was what he is prior to the Colts getting good.
You got to think he was missing 2 of his top 3 receivers too. So
he was, and he was gonna make mistakes. It does. Seth Rollins just came in and destroyed Braun Breaker. Wow,
nice.
Seth needs to cut his hair. And it looks like Street Profits are there. Oh yeah, Street Profits are there. Oh my God, these guys are flying. Man, this guy who he just had a kid, now he's about to have a kid, and he's just like going crazy. Braun Breaker does not look good. He's breathing heavy. Let's go. Let's see. Colts, we already talked about. Jacksonville. Good question.
Jacksonville.
It must be the 7th inning.
It is. It's over.
So, Jacksonville Jaguars. How will Jacksonville truly use Travis Hunter? Well, hopefully he's healthy again. Got to keep this guy healthy. Seriously.
That is a crash dummy like I did last year.
Yeah, seriously. You got to keep him healthy.
Y'all see how that worked for y'all.
Yep. This question is stupid because this was answered once they signed Kirk Cousins. Will Kirk Cousins start over Fernando?
Yes.
Yeah, duh. Come on now. What the hell? Ricardo, whatever. He's going to score 50 tonight. Anyway. Yeah, my buddy must be watching the Yankees. The Mets fan is watching the Yankees.
Damn, that's 71-51 at halftime? Whew.
Oh, that's why he said 50. He's watching the Knicks game. Okay. Yeah, Knicks big up. Oh wow, David Aldridge reacting to the first half. Oh, there's my girl. Raquel Rodriguez is talking. And that's not. That's Lyra and Bailey coming in on the conversation. OG playing big. Okay, good for him. Ricardo, I am on my podcast. Stop texting me. Oh my god, dude, I can't. Oh my god, this guy's killing me. He knows every Monday night I have a podcast. Don't text me. Oh my god, I'm lighting him up on Wednesday. Anyway.
We talked about 3.5. Nice.
Puka Nacua. Kyler Murray. Will Kyler Murray save Minnesota? That's interesting.
Possibly.
Yeah, he could. He could.
He'll be better than. Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah. New Orleans Saints. Is Tyler Shough truly a franchise centerpiece?
I think he is.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he could be especially for that team. I mean, if you got Kamara,
from what I saw from him last year, I think you can definitely build a good team around him.
Mm-hmm. And they got Jordan Tyson, the wideout, and then Olave, another wide receiver. They're pretty stacked on offense. That
Jordan
could be an interesting team.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, Giants have a question. And that's interesting. I'm not sure I agree with that because we're past that, but okay.
Who are we going to plug in at defensive tackle?
Well, no, but will Kayvon be traded? I think we're past Kayvon being traded. I really do.
Yeah, we're past that.
I think we're way past Kayvon being. Yeah, that's a stupid question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you think the Jet question is?
The Jet question? That still ain't got no quarterback.
That is true. That is true. Question is, will Aaron Glenn make it out of 26?
Probably. I think he will, but it'll be done after if they don't have a winning season, depending on how good or bad they are. If they look legit, he'll still be there. But if they, for some god awful reason, happen to plummet after getting all of that, yeah, he can't coach. He's done.
I would keep Aaron Glenn. If my team is the worst team, we end up going 2-15. Let's say, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, we get an interception because that was the big thing. I wouldn't fire him till at the end of the season because you know what?
Right.
He got me to that number one, and I can pick any quarterback I want now.
Well, they already had the number ones.
Yeah, but now remember 27.
Oh, now the number one quarterback becomes the number one. Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
If you're the number one draft pick now in 2027, you have your pick of the litter of quarterbacks.
Let him pick his own quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's 9 possibly, and that's going to whittle down because someone's getting injured, someone's going to do bad. It's gonna, what
does the league do? What does the league do when you have an overhaul of quarterbacks, though? When every team has a Heisman quarterback, that's not going to make any sense.
Yep. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Philadelphia. This is a stupid one because we know he's gone. What will Philly get in return for AJ Brown? Draft picks. That's all. What else can you get from New England besides draft picks?
Yeah.
If you can find
any players. I don't see any players getting swapped.
If you can give them the 53rd player on your team plus a draft pick, fine, so be it. But I don't even who knows who the 53rd player is.
Right.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Aaron Rodgers be on board in 26? My answer is no.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Why does
San Francisco? Will San Francisco rid itself of Brandon Ayuk?
They have to. They have no choice. I don't understand why Aaron Rodgers plays all these dumbass games. Like, you're playing with other guys' livelihoods here. Like, they need to know if they have a quarterback that's going to be throwing to them.
Exactly. Who knows what Aaron Rodgers is thinking? That's true. That's truly the case there. San Francisco, Brandon Ayuk, when will he be? Will he be rid from San Francisco, or will he stay?
I think he's gone. He don't want to be there. They don't want him there.
Oh, that's what I'm curious. Who trades for him? Like the Jets would be great, but I don't think he wants to go to New York. He'd rather be on the Giants than the Jets.
Damn, Jalen Brunson got 27 points already. The first half.
And Obafemi's coming out.
Big old bo.
A few more. Seattle, is Jadarian Price ready to be RB1? I think so. That's why they drafted him. Yeah. I think Jadarian Price.
I mean, Charbonnet will probably start, but
maybe. But here, think about it. Like you got Price, who was the backup to Love, who didn't get as much, but he's still as good. Made Notre Dame what they were. So, I think he's going to be. He could. I don't think he'll be Rookie of the Year, but he'll be damn close.
Love.
Tampa Bay. How does? Huh? No. Well. Not. I think Love could. I think Love will be. He'll have more opportunity, but I think Price. He's going to be that touchdown guy. He's going to get a lot of touchdowns. He might.
Running behind that.
You can draft Price. Think about it. You could probably draft Price fairly high in a fantasy draft, just because of the touchdowns he's probably going to score. Buccaneers, how does the wide receiver room look in a post-Mike Evans era? Well, Egbuka and Godwin. Yeah, and whoever they drafted, which I don't see anybody else. They got some work to do. They got some work.
Yeah, they're probably going to add a veteran. They're probably going to add a veteran presence like a Stephon Diggs or something.
One of the worst teams. Tampa Bay could be one of the worst teams this year. Will Cam Ward enjoy year 2 breakout?
Not in that division.
No, you don't think so? Not in that division?
Nah.
It's a tough division. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But he's got better players now. He's got Robinson. He's got Tate. He's got a coaching staff that, even though Dable's a pain in the ass, he's not the head coach. He's the offensive coordinator.
Coordinator. I mean, Rob Saleh is a decent coach too. So.
Yep. Shoot. Alpha Academy did not get. I'm shocked. Alpha Academy did not get let go. Is Otis wrestling him? Oh my God! Otis is going to wrestle Obafemi, I think. Wait, no. Is the Chinese guy? Is the Oriental guy? Oh no! He's going to get squashed.
Don't do it.
He's the reason you need the what the hell was it? The small guys.
A luchador?
The cruiserweights. Ah. He's the reason you need the cruiserweights. They're watching him go to his death. Like this, they're gonna have to get a new member of Alpha Academy. Yeah, he just turned around and said, "I don't know if I want to do this."
He should have thought about that before he came out.
Oh, okay, good. Otis is coming in. Thank God. At least the right sized person's coming in to wrestle him. This is nuts. We have one more left. Washington. Yes, Washington. Last one. Does Washington have enough at wide receiver for Jaden Daniels? Well, for his sake, I hope so. For our sake, I hope not.
I can't say that they don't, because they just drafted that cat out of Clemson, and then they still got McLaurin. I don't know if they're going to re-sign Deebo Samuels. I think he's a free agent, but it's a possibility that they could bring on a Stephon Diggs too. Like, it's endless opportunities because there's still valuable vets out there that don't have an NFL contract, and I don't understand for the life of me why.
Yeah, I know. And
to add on the Stephon Diggs situation.
Yes.
They caught they had court today. They caught the chef lady. They caught her in a lie. Like, she got caught lying about something, and the lawyers pulled up receipts and text messages stating something else that she said. And yeah, her whole case is getting blown up right in front of her.
Wow.
So with that being said, look for a team to be picking up Stephon Diggs pretty soon after all of this blows over.
Good. Hey, if Stephon Diggs wants to come to the Giants, well, we can fit him in.
Most definitely. I mean, I'd take me personally Odell over Stephon Diggs, but
yeah, I mean, if OBJ doesn't want to or can't make it for whatever reason, I think Diggs would be a very good supplement for that.
I feel like there's no reason why we should not bring OBJ back, man. Just stop procrastinating, Harborough.
I agree.
Unless they're trying to free up some type of cap space or something, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why we didn't sign DJ Reader.
I don't know.
What? Hey, I let the man
That's
work.
A good question.
I guess.
Yeah, a lot of the Obafemi won his match. Okay. Did he? He just ran into him. Okay. Poor Otis got slammed by Obafemi. Otis has never been slammed like that before. You're gonna get the heaviest of men and not understanding how they're being jacked up that high to be slammed like that. This is why Brock Lesnar retired, because he knew he couldn't beat this guy. There's be other guys he couldn't beat. My question is, who beats him? And you know who could beat him? And I'll probably talk about it. No, Obafemi, yeah, Royce Keys. The new guy who just came, one of the other new guys who just came in. Okay. And there's a couple in NXT too that could. There's definitely a couple in NXT that could.
I gotta see this.
Oh, is Seth Rollins joining in? Is he gonna have a new vision of the Street Profits and Joe? It was Street Profits and Joe Hendry.
Well, he needs some type of protection against.
Yes, he's talking to them right now. I sense this is going to be a backlash match. The Vision versus these four guys. Because I'll preface,
it'll be entertaining.
There's not a lot of backlash matches right now. Roman Reigns, he contract signing. I guess he's trying to find implementations to put in for against Jacob, which that's going to be a hell of a match. Anyway, so SmackDown this past weekend wasn't bad. Ricky Saints debuted from NXT, confronted Cody Rhodes, being the jackass that he is. JC Jane defeated Charlotte Flair, but after the match, Fatal Influence swarmed Flair and Bliss. And then Rhea Ripley evened the odds against the trio. WWE Tag Team Champions Damian Priest and R-Truth defeated Fraxium. Weirdly enough, because Truth wanted to wrestle somebody, and Damian Priest wanted to wrestle somebody. R-Truth was like, I don't want to wrestle them. He's like, but Damian, I already got put the match in. They're doing this weird stick of, R-Truth being stupid again. Solo Sikoa, after the battle, after that battle, Solo Sikoa and Talatanga arrived on the scene and laid waste to the crowd, or to the wrestlers. Solo Sikoa threatened war against Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Jacob Fatu. That's a little odd. I'm like, I don't think he has the firepower to do that. Cody Rhodes defeated Ricky Saints. No surprise there, although Ricky Saints did put in a good show. Rhodes fought his way back into the match and delivered a hellacious crossroads for the win. But then Gunther comes in and ambushes Cody Rhodes in a shocking attack.
Gunther's back, eh?
Gunther, the funny thing is, and I've read a few things online, is I wish the wrestler guys would come in more and talk about this. The fact that there was no role, there was no match for Gunther in WrestleMania, so they kind of made up one with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
That's why it really didn't work. Now that Seth Rollins is in this beef with the Vision, Gunther has nobody. So they got to invent one now, and I guess they put him back into the limelight of the wrestling of the title match.
I want to see Gunther Obafemi.
It's going to happen at some point. You would think that's going to happen at some point. But what's unfortunate, that might happen. It might be quick, and I don't think they're going to want to put him in that unless I don't know. They got to come up with a storyline that it's going to make it better and they're going to have to figure this out. Like they have the weeks on weeks to figure this out, but like who's the challenge going to be if they do it in Backlash, that will be interesting if they do that. But there's only so many matches you could do on a Saturday night because it's not a 2-night event, So
right.
Also, as I said, with Gunther entered and assaulted the champion, leaving him down and out. The Miz and Kit Wilson destroyed Danhausen. So, have you seen Danhausen at all?
Yeah.
This you are cursed.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The little people. The guy with the little people.
Yes, that guy with the little. Yes.
It's entertainment, but it's a little corny.
It's corny. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I'm done with the corny. Like me, I'm annoyed by this whole thing. What I find funny is that, and a lot of people don't notice unless you see the business side of this, that at WrestleMania, their merch that they sell, okay, they have numbers on everybody who they sell for. First was Seth Rollins after WrestleMania. He was a main eventer. Second was Cody Rhodes. He was a main eventer. Third was Danhausen. So it's caught on for whatever reason. The generation or 2 generations below us love it. It's a constant meme going on, I guess, in part. For me, I'm on the verge of being completely annoyed to the point of just muting the TV to watch it. I hate to do that because he does seem like a good guy. It's just as a wrestler and the shtick, I don't like it. I don't like the Kit Wilson stuff, but the fact that they mixed it now, it's just weird.
Yeah, it is.
And then Royce Keys did defeat Angel, so the Royce Keys, they're pumping him up. He won the SmackDown. What was it? The Andre the Giant 24-man battle royal. So he won that. That boosts everybody. That anybody who's won that usually gets boosted up to a certain level. So now, speaking of craziness, Sami Zayn massacred a gingerbread man. Don't ask me. I thought it was even worse than the Danhausen crap, like just beating up a play toy type thing, and then it got worse because Trick Williams comes out and does this. He beats up Sammy and then he tries to resuscitate the gingerbread man. And then the WWE medical staff comes out and they basically say, no, he's dead. I'm like, what? So they're going on with this dead shtick, and now on SmackDown this weekend, and I might just mute it, that one. They're going to have a funeral service for this gingerbread man.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
Like, and this is going into Backlash. This is just stupid.
That's pretty dumb.
So then what did lead into the tag team with Paige and Brie Bella versus Nia Jax and Last Legend. Brie and Paige did end up winning. Lash, for whatever reason, was not in the match. Like she was just out of this match for whatever reason. And Jacob, like he is ready to face Roman Reigns. He laid out the Usos, Solo, and Tala Tonga. Like he was
damn.
Yeah, Jacob. You know what? Jacob and Obafemi will probably be the WrestleMania 43 main event. I'll call that.
I could see that.
I'll call that now. So, like that's the only thing that makes sense, and that's probably going to be in a steel cage, and that's if that steel cage can hold them.
You got to put them 2 animals in the damn cage.
Yep. So on Raw tonight, this is what's been going on. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu are to sign a contract for Backlash. Well, that hasn't happened yet. Obafemi Open Challenge begins, and it began with the Alpha Academy, who got their asses handed to them. Penta and Javon Evans battled Ethan Page and Rusev. Penta and Javon won. Sol Ruka to sign a Raw contract. Apparently, Becky Lynch got involved with that. Iko Ale. Sorry, that was 80s. Io Sky and Asuka sat down for a backlash showdown. Apparently, Asuka spit blue at her. So that's what just happened in this little conversation they had. Now the original Americanos or El Grande Americano, whatever they are now on
There's
the
already
air.
like 30 of those guys. So
yeah, well, right now it's 3. One guy still looks like the German guy who was with Gunther. The back 2 guys, I have no idea. My guess they're NXT guys just playing in the role.
They're beating the dog shit out of the Philly 76ers. Ooh,
yeah, the Knicks, nice. And there will be. I did say, will there be a translator? So I'm curious to watch that, see if their English was any good at all, because Io really doesn't speak much English, and Asuka really doesn't speak much English.
Mm-hmm.
And then Finn Balor is supposed to battle JD McDonough. I think he did, and I think Finn got his butt kicked because everybody came out to beat up Finn from a Judgment Day. Oh God, these guys are original El Grande Americano. I was right. And they're walking out now. They're being all fun, like they're dancing. These are 3 white guys. Should they be really dancing? I don't know.
I thought the luchadors could only be Mexican.
Only supposed. WWE's ruining that. I'd be curious what the Mexican people say. Although WWE did buy the AAA, and they're putting them now on TV and YouTube and everything else, so they're getting more airtime. It's a trios match. Yay. Anyway, so here's the updated Backlash card, which is not even on WWE.com. I checked. It was on one of the wrestling links that I follow. Roman Reigns, the champion, versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Io Sky versus Asuka. Okay. Trick Williams, champion of the United States champion, versus Sami Zayn. I don't suspect Sami wins that either. Danhausen and To Be Determined versus The Miz and Kit Wilson in a tag team match. That's it. So my guess, there's going to be a 4-4. Like I said, Vision versus those guys. I think that pops up. I know Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. Oh my God. Anyway. Mets beat the Rockies 4-2.
Looks like.
So, this is going to be an interesting backlash. I'm going to watch it tentatively. Okay.
Well, they're going to make more. Hopefully, they make more matches.
I hope so.
When is Backlash? This week or next week?
This Saturday. It's this Saturday. That's why
they got to make more. That's way too short.
That's 5 matches, but they're not going to be long. None of them. So
hope they're not as short as they were on WrestleMania.
Yeah, there was a couple that were short. Yeah, I know. Well, that was done for time. Now in a stunning finish, and I don't think we've talked about this at all. We didn't do it last year, I don't think. Golden Tempo rallied to win at Churchill Downs at the Kentucky Derby, making Sherry DeVoe the first
female trainer
train a Kentucky Derby woman. Yes, exactly.
Wish I would have bet on Golden Temple.
She 23-1 at the end at the beginning of that match, at the beginning of that race. 23-1. The one I wanted got scratched at the end or at the beginning. There was this big horse.
Yeah, because he flipped it. Yeah, he flipped his. I seen it.
You saw it. Yeah, he flipped his rider. I was like, oh no.
Flipped the trainer off of the horse.
I'm not a horse guy. Like there, I grew up in Eatontown. I lived near Monmouth Park. Like that was the horse stuff that I knew. So yeah. I know a little bit of it. I don't know a lot, but we watched the Kentucky Derby. There's really nothing much on Saturdays during the day, especially when baseball's over. So when baseball's over, it's that or you're streaming your shows. So Yeah, so we watched the Kentucky Derby. It was fun to watch. Interesting to see the people there. Did you see our quarterback with his girl?
Jay, yes, I did. He looked very slick, very sleek, Jackson Dardito.
Yes, Jackson Dart with his girl. Absolutely. Can we talk about Gronk and his girl?
Like, I didn't see Gronk.
You didn't see Gronk? Oh, I tell you and all our listeners and watchers, look up Gronk at the Kentucky Derby with his girl and what she was wearing. That's all I'll say. I mean, there was some interesting. A lot of athletes are starting to go to the Kentucky Derby now. This is becoming a like what actors have. They have their red carpets. This is their.
You know who's getting mad? All the athletes are coming to the Kentucky Derby.
Who?
All the mobsters are sitting there like these freaking guys are coming in and taking away. I wanted to bet on the Golden Tempo, and now you got Jackson Dardito over here.
I'm trying to think. The one that went 5-1. That's the one Beth won. I don't have any emails for this, but
I'm gonna start looking that up, man, because them odds are crazy, and when you win, the purses are very big.
Well, I would love to know, and this is where I would love to know someone like whether it be a shark or a gambler or even just a regular mathematician to tell me. I know what the odds were for the triple. I mean the trifecta. The trifecta was 23-1, 8-1, and 70 or 72-1. The the third horse ended the day at 72-1. So if you picked that trifecta, let's say you put $10 or $20 down. I'm thinking you're coming out of there with thousands of dollars.
I put $5 on a horse one day, and the purse would have been $1,000.
Yeah. See, I've done it where I put $10 down on a trifecta. I ended up with 480. It was like 480. I walked out. I said, "I'm done. I'm done."
I've been done too.
I walked out with almost $500. I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm done."
We'll have to start betting on horses.
Exactly. Okay, let's talk about this. We're NBA guys. I had an issue with this. The NBA is floating a new draft lottery system that wouldn't give the league's worst teams the best odds at getting the top pick. Not everyone is happy with this latest proposal to the crackdown on tanking. I get why there's a tanking, like people want to crack down on it, but if you want to do this, you might as well just get rid of the draft. Like, make it equal opportunity for players coming out of college to get signed by teams. I hate to say this, at least especially in basketball, there's not enough players that are that good that come out of basketball that are qualified. Like the last 5 years, the top 3 or 4 are the only guys we really know, right? Like the rest of them tend to be smaller role players that don't make it. Like why are these teams doing so bad at the 4, 5, and 6, and they're just getting role players?
Well, I don't know, because if you think about the way the league is headed, you got Wemby, who was the number 1. Then you got Vassell and Castle. Those guys weren't top of the draft. I think Vassell might have been, or Castle. Those are 3 French-bred players right there that are.
Well, that's one reason why you get rid of it, or that's one reason why you change it, because what San Antonio did.
But then you got the Dallas Mavericks and the thing that ended up with the first pick. It ended up with Cooper Flag, and it was supposed to have Antonio Davis, and that didn't go through. And I feel like
and that's the reason why the fact that Dallas it didn't work for them makes it interesting that you should just keep it, because it is kind of flux.
Yeah, but then that Dallas messed it up, I think, is what happened. Dallas getting Cooper Flag and ended up with that lottery pick how they did is what messed it up for everything else. So now you got players, and then you got the crackdown on these players that are gambling, and taking off games and then load management. You add all of that up, and now that's what they're trying to do, crack down on all of that.
I think I heard the argument with this, that was load management, that seems to be more the issue than this. That if you don't have and go back to the 80s and 90s when the guys were playing 82 games.
Yeah.
80 games. Like they didn't take games off to rest. They took games off because they were actually hurt.
Right.
The P word's about to come out of my mouth.
bunch of punks.
Like, I kind of understand that part, and I've never really liked these people taking off because they want to take time off.
Yeah,
like, we don't get we get PTO. We don't get that. We don't get time off where we get paid.
Right.
You know,
Bellinger just smoked one right now.
Nice. Belly bomb.
Judge scored. Dominguez is up. It's a whole bunch of.
We'll see everybody in October. Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Everybody's clicking on all cylinders right now. This is crazy. I needed 2 hits from Belly, and it's the 9th inning, so that's over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? Scary money don't make money.
I got a good question here that has nothing to you and I would not know this answer. What's it like to be a Jets fan from The Athletic?
I don't know. Let me call my cousin and ask him.
So this guy, he said he recently asked Jet fans to explain what it feels like to support their team. He got nearly 200 replies. Do that.
Wow.
And it got so bad. 13 of these 200 actually said the same thing, of unpleasant dental appointments.
Damn. That's cold.
He writes, I thought that would be funny. The Jets fans would lighten my day. For the first time since January 30th, 2022, I'd be grateful to be a Bengals fan. So this writer is a Bengals fan. He goes, I was right. Jets fans may have Hulk hands, but they're still human like you and me. They have feelings, strong ones, understandable. Since the past decade, their team has 0 playoff appearances, 0 winning seasons, and 0 better years than the Adam Gase era of going 7-9 in the year of 2019.
Back when they had Sanchez.
Go ahead.
Back when they had Buttman Sanchez.
Oh, when they had Sanchez, at least they were winning and they were going to the conference. And then they had also Parcells.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't Parcells. It was
Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan.
Yeah, Rex Ryan, the mouth of the ESPN now. This is the only franchise to win fewer than 30% of its games over the last decade.
At least we're not them.
No, but we're just ahead of them.
Yeah. I knew we was close, but
the Jets are 32 at 29.7%. The Giants in that same time, they're 31st, 33.6.
Well, that's going to change.
That's going to change. Yes, that's going to change. The next 10 years will be very different. I promise you that. So he wrote, here are some of my favorite quotes from Jets readers. Here's Evan N. Being a Jets fan is like renewing a gym membership every January for half a century. Each year you walk in, convinced this is the year everything changes. You buy into the plan, you picture the transformation, and by March you're back on the couch, sore, disappointed, and somehow paying for it. I love that one. That's good.
That was good.
That's good. Here's another one. It's like getting great seats for opening day of a baseball season, but rain is predicted. Sure enough, it pours all day, and the game is called before you even leave the house. There is no hope, but even worse, you're not even in the ballpark.
Damn.
It's an interesting analogy there. This is I have my Jet in-law, Mary. I'm sure she would pen something very good. Like, I have no doubt. Her 40 years of fandom, if not more. And she's married to a Cowboy fan.
The Jets season is like ordering a pair of brand new Jordans online, and then you get them, and then you put them on, and they ain't got no soles on the bottom.
Oh, that would be bad. I thought you were going to say they're Adidas.
Nah, no soles is worse.
That's true. Another one by Stephen C. My 5-year-old daughter asked me what the difference between baseball and football is. In her estimation, it was baseball is the one where they hit the ball and the bat and run around bases. And football is the one where you stare at the TV and yell F. That's funny. These are good. Another one. Every Sunday feels like your father who left for milk is going to come back. You sit on the porch looking at the driveway thinking this week will be different, imagining his beat-up 2010 Honda Civic will pull up onto the gravel. However, the sun sets, the car has not arrived. You go back inside ready to do it all again next week and the week after. That's pretty
damn.
Sad. That's sad.
That's cold.
That guy needs a hug.
Yeah. Ice cold.
There's hundreds of more responses. He didn't put it. He has it somewhere else. We've already gone an hour and 51. I got more to go. So, the death of the save. I don't know if I can find the article. I don't want, but this is interesting. So, what I did read of it, that over the last 10 years, the save has gone down in usage over the 10 years prior. And that just shows me that basically teams are going to their 11 and 12 different relievers and just using them in whatever role. There's no specific closer role. So, and now what teams don't do that, or the Yankees don't do that. We have a closer.
Right.
Dodgers don't do that. They have a closer. There are teams that don't do this, but maybe there are teams that do. So that's interesting. Hopefully that doesn't come to fruition, because that would be bad. But we'll see. We'll have to keep track on this one.
Oh, yeah.
So, this story was funny. Let's see if I can pull up my notes. So, there was an ABS challenge system story that I think every Major League Baseball team should look into. So, as it's stated here, this was Tuesday night, so it was after our last podcast. One of the most fun parts about the new ABS challenge system is how fans in the ballpark can go crazy when their team gets a ball or strike on an overturned call. Well, the Reds might have just found the best reaction yet. Why? Because a Cincinnati challenge won them a free pizza. Here's how. The Reds had this deal with a local pizza chain, La Rosa's. If Cincinnati pitchers get 11 strikeouts in a home game, fans in attendance there get to redeem their ticket for a free pizza within the next week. So it's called strikeouts for slices.
Interesting.
So Tuesday,
I like it.
The strikeout that won the Reds fans the slices that came from an ABS challenge. The Reds were sitting on 10 strikeouts entering the 9th inning of their 7-2 win over the Rockies at Great American Ballpark. Brock Burke was on the mound. Edward Julian was at the plate. On a 1-2 count, Burke delivered a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that was very close to the outside edge of the plate. Pitch was called a ball. Reds catcher did this. Tyler Stevenson quickly challenged it. Even in a 5-run game, he was going to get the pizza for those Reds faithful. The call was overturned. The pitch was 1.1 inch inside the zone. The Reds got their 11th strikeout. The crowd went wild.
Nice.
This would work with every major league team. Do what the Reds did. Get that pizzeria to do it. There's a pizzeria outside of Yankee Stadium. They will do it. I have no doubt they will do this.
There's 40 pizzerias outside Yankee Stadium.
Why I know of the one next to the bar over there on 161st. I do remember that. Like there's at least a one. Like hell, if there's 40, the 40 can get into a whole group thing. Yeah. Like you pay into it a little bit. Like that would be cool. Like that needs to be done. Like you want to get baseball back. Forget getting kids in and banana ball. Like, do you like that?
Savannah
bananas. Are you into that?
I don't mind it.
I hate it. This is an argument between me and my wife. See, this is the bad thing about having a wife who knows sports. You're going to get into an argument like that over anything else. Like it's just, and it's passionate. I said basically my argument is the Savannah Bananas, they're in a league, okay? And they play with 3 or 4 other teams in a league. And their one rule that really bothers me is the trick rule, where instead of an error, you get a trick, you get a point. I don't like that. It bothers me. It bothers the
type of thing.
Huh?
So it's supposed to be like an all-star type of thing.
Yeah, but it's an everyday thing. With they score points, they win games. It bothers me. Like, and Beth said, "Oh, the Harlem Globetrotters do this." Yes, but they play with one team that they always beat, and there's no points. And it's been a thing for 60, 70 years with rotating people being on the Harlem Globetrotters and the Washington Generals for that matter. It's not like you have old people on the Washington; you have to rotate them too. Like, and that's a fun thing. This is fun, but it kind of skirts the rules of baseball. You know?
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's the baseball man in me. Like that's the curmudgeon, right side me. But that's pretty much it. Like that's the get off my lawn topic that I'll stand on. Is that?
Yeah,
like you
gotta
I don't
have a problem with it. I like it.
Yeah, like I don't mind people being against me, including my wife, but. Doesn't help going to bed, I'll tell you that much.
So I'm not going to lose sleep over this.
She wonders why I toss and turn in bed. Anyway.
Aaron Judge looks completely weird with facial hair.
He's got facial hair?
Yeah.
We got it. Okay. Let me get off the ABS. Let's go to that. Do you think they should go back to that? I'll be honest. I kind of want to go back.
I think they freely should be able to express whatever facial recognition they choose.
But it seems like some of them can't play right with it.
Some of them wasn't playing right without it. So
see, this is where I probably would have been okay with Randy Johnson.
Yeah, like Wells.
If he was better with it on, then so be it.
I like seeing Wells better with a full beard and with that big ass crush bash that he got up there. That Mario. Woo!
Yeah, trust me. This I don't even like this. I got to get rid of it. But it is what it is. I'll get rid of it. Anyway, but yes.
But see, Wells is.
Yeah.
He needs a beard. He needs a beard.
Well, I don't mind a full beard as long as it's maintained. Like
Freed is cool. Caballeros is cool. Aaron Judge, I don't know what he's got going on. It's like a Mandalorian. It's just his face is long, so when he does that down there, just speaking to the guy that this is all I can get. By the way,
that's all you can get. Oh, damn! I hate you.
No, my 18-year-old son, he's got a whole full face full of hair. That's
it. Wow.
Teach his own. My dad had a whole full beard. It skipped me somehow.
I mean, I get the gray stuff, and it's bothersome. I got to shave tonight, probably before tomorrow.
Me, I'm waiting. Like, is that a gray? No. Oh, man. It's a piece for us.
You're lucky. It's your birthday tomorrow. I'm not gonna chastise you for what you just said. Okay, so I saw this on LinkedIn. I tell you, since I've been on LinkedIn, there's interesting articles. Diego Pavia might not be a failure of NIL.
Why? Because he got picked up by an NFL team?
He did get picked up, but like he may be a component of it. He may not be the failure of it. Is basically what they're saying in this. Yeah, I kind of get the argument because like Diego kind of did it to himself, and you know that was the big thing more than anything else. Like, yes, he was good enough, but he let his ego get the best of him.
Oh yeah.
So but this is where the NIL needs to be watched. You know, but think about it. People are actually saying this, and it shocks me that I've heard that this week. This is why being home isn't really becoming of me. Like hearing that that the draft was a bad draft. I'm like, really? I'm like, there were good players drafted. I'm surprised to hear that
just because you didn't get the player that you wanted.
Yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting. So yeah, that
every draft is not. See, the thing with people is they want every draft to be quarterback heavy, wide receiver heavy, running back. They want every position they want it to be stacked at every position. It doesn't work like that. That's not how.
I mean, you look at the Giants. What we did. There's only 3 offensive positions out of the 8 picks. The rest were defense.
Right.
And our defense was already pretty stacked to begin with. I hope Harbaugh stays for 10 years. I really do.
He will.
And let him grind somebody else out to be the next person for him. Like that would be great because that didn't happen with Coughlin. Coughlin didn't groom anybody. Like that would be great.
And the way that they showed him the door, like.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. Yankees won 12-1 3 times on my phone. Jesus Christ. Well, I saw it the first time. I didn't need to see it the third time.
I had to put the D&D on because mine would keep going crazy. You think there was a pack of wolves over here. Oh!
Yeah, right. So you saw this? I'm not sure. Mark Zuckerberg is looking to buy, with Tim Cook, the Seattle Seahawks.
See, I did see that. I didn't. You know what? I didn't see it. I heard it, and I wasn't sure. It was one of those things where you kind of dozing off, and you hear it, and you look at the TV.
2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, he's like, did they just say what I think they just said?
The fact that I'm on my computer 8 to 10 hours a day now.
Yeah.
I see a lot. Trust me, I could probably do a daily show for the next 3 weeks. Like that's up.
Hey,
I just need to pay for it. I need to get paid.
Right.
I'll do a show for speaking of doing a show every day, do you know those guys that were watching? The one guy was watching us last week. The 2 giant goofballs.
Yeah.
They do shows every day.
Really?
I don't know how they do that. I truly don't. I want one of them to tell me how they do it.
I mean,
they have no wives. That's the only thing I can think of.
You could sit and write an itinerary, and I mean, I guess it's possible, but
yeah,
that would take.
I can do it, but I might be divorced.
Yeah, you would have to devote literally all your time to.
Mm-hmm. It was interesting. It really was. I was listening. I actually listened to their first one, and I was impressed with how they did their first one. I'm like, okay, I need to kind of try to explore that somehow. Yeah. But they're very secular in what they talk about.
Right.
I can't do that. I just that would boggle my mind. I can come in and be part of it. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Another thing that happened, by the way, Browns breaking ground on a $2.4 billion, and I might have spelled it wrong, but I just copied it, a dome stadium set to open in Brook Park in 2029.
I hope it's retractable.
A bad team is getting a domed stadium. And why? Because they won a Super Bowl.
Because they're tired of playing in snow where they suck.
That too. That's number 2. Number 1 is they won a Super Bowl.
They want to host a Super Bowl?
Yes.
That's
host
about Super Bowl. It. Yeah, yes. That's just about it.
That brings in money, brother.
Even MetLife hosted a Super Bowl.
We got lucky. It didn't snow. But
I mean, I would have loved it if it did, though.
See, yeah, it would have been bad for businesses. It would have been very bad.
I don't think so. I think it would have been great.
I don't know.
It would have been the whole world gets to see snow. You know, it's some parts of the world that don't get that.
Yeah, Africa, Central America.
Yeah, somebody in Nigeria would have been like, "Come here, honey. What is this? White stuff on the TV."
Oba, come here. Oba, come here.
I want to know what it is right now.
Well, you know who they need to ask? He's talking Nigerian. The guy that the Eagles just drafted.
That guy is huge.
He's big.
Of course.
He's not going to be playing for 2 years. Like, he's going to be on that practice squad learning how to play.
Yeah, because he's just now starting to play.
He is raw.
Jeez. Yeah, that's Obafemi cousin or something.
It's got to be. Oh, they're fighting again. Jeez, Roman Reigns and the fact that they sat down for 10 minutes is amazing. Now they're fighting. and what's his name? Jacob was using that throat grip thing. He sticks his fingers in Tonga throat thing, whatever. Yeah.
It's almost like the mandible claw, except it doesn't go in his mouth.
Oh, Superman punch did not work. Oh, that was crazy. Why does he think he can get in between them? Like that? That's not safe. You're the general manager. You're going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt.
What they say, hard head make it so fast.
Why is he calling for people now?
Let him stick himself in there if he wants to. He'll find out the hard way.
Just because you were a wrestler doesn't mean you can be in front of these two guys.
Who is that, Triple H?
No, Adam Pearce. See, Triple H is at least big enough.
Yeah, Triple H is still Triple H.
Did they sign the contract? I can't tell. See, if Jacob's smart, he walks away and he gets ready to beat him up on Saturday. Oh, and he just ran into the camera guy. He's rolling out. He ran into the camera guy. And Roman's checking his teeth. See if his teeth are still there. That's over. No more Netflix. Anyway. Wow. 10:18 and they're off. Usually it's 10:30.
Well, you no wonder why the Mets are losing. Francisco Lindor is at the Knicks game.
Is he? Oh my God!
Yeah, he is.
That's great. That's great. Oh my God!
Yeah,
a couple more things.
Philly's gonna have to regroup and come back harder because they're not gonna win this game. 4
movies came out this week. The Devil Wears Prada 2 arrived in theaters on Friday. Also in theaters, Michael, a biographical film about Michael Jackson, playing it standard and IMAX. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, animated family film, available in 3D and standard formats. And Project Hail Mary, a science fiction film based on the novel by Randy Weir. So what are you seeing? Are you seeing any of them?
Probably going to see Michael tomorrow.
Nice. I want to see Michael. I want to see all 4 of them, actually. I hear all 4 of them are very good.
The Mario Brothers movie is inevitable because I have kids. So
yeah. I might have to either wait or just go on my own with my wife, you know.
What'd you say the other movie was? Oh, Devil Wears Prada, not in my lane.
2?
You couldn't pay me to watch the first one, so
I did. I just did.
It's on all the time. It's not my cup of tea.
No, it wasn't mine either. But Beth said she watched it. I do like the actors in it. See, that's
I do too, but
yeah,
I liked her better in Manchurian Candidate. So
who are we talking about?
Meryl Streep, is it?
Okay, I wasn't talking about Meryl Streep. I was talking about Anne Hathaway.
I like Princess Diaries.
Oh, I
used to
love
watch
Princess
that
Diaries, but she's 12 there.
Yeah, I got girls, man.
You got girls, but I like her as a woman. I loved her character in Les Mis, but she shaves her hair off in Les Mis.
I haven't really even seen too many more Anne Hathaway movies to tell you that.
Oh no! There's some good ones. She did one with Robert De Niro. It's about him going back to work after he lost his wife. It's a really interesting movie, and she runs a company. I forget the name of it, but it's very good. And you find out that the husband's cheating on Anne Hathaway. I'm like, you dog, you don't cheat on Anne Hathaway. Anyway, yeah, you can tell she's one of the women like I kind of ogle over. I grew up watching that. She was a little bit younger.
Yeah,
I think I'm 49. I think she's in her mid 40s. So. Now this happened. I know you. I'm pretty sure we haven't talked about it. So you don't watch Jeopardy, right?
No.
But you know who Ken Jennings is, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So Ken Jennings, who's the host of Jeopardy, he actually holds the record of most games won. Kind of why he is the host. He has 74 wins in a row.
Damn.
Okay? So
yeah, I kind of stopped watching after Alex
died. Understandable. Aaron Rodgers, I can see why he may have done that to you.
Yeah.
He was hosting for a little bit.
Yeah, I couldn't. It wasn't appealing to me.
I get it.
It's like Wheel of Fortune without Pat Sajak. It's like, I'm not watching this shit.
I didn't watch it to begin with. When I did watch it near the end when he was leaving.
Vera White is still there. I mean,
Anna White's still there. And you want to hear something funny?
Vanna White.
So I have a buddy I used to bowl with. 10 years. It was 10 years when he told me. So it's like 12 years now. He was on Wheel of Fortune. There's an episode. He wiped the floor with these people, dude.
Yeah,
I was laughing.
I think my wife would definitely wipe the floor with people, and she is sick. She's on a different level.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He actually did. There's video of him doing this. Pat Sajak probably still remembers him. Like it was bad how he knew every single one very quickly. And these women would get unlucky with getting bankrupt like all the freaking time. Like it was. He won. I think he won every one. I don't know if I posted it on my Facebook page, but I can find it. Like the YouTube, just watching the 30 minutes of him just demolishing, and he gets the final answer too.
That's good. That's dope. It's so different now. There's so many different puzzles, and there used to be like 3 or 4 main puzzles. Now it's like 4 puzzles in between this puzzle, 2 more puzzles in between that one.
Yep. Now, what's funny with Danny is that he remembers the money. The money was great, but what he really remembers, he got to go to Ireland. Or was it Iceland? No, he went to Iceland. I'm sorry, he went to Iceland.
That's cool too.
This is before he got married, so his wife doesn't even have this memory.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so that was funny. So now, like I said, Ken had 74 wins. Now there was this guy in New Jersey who was winning a lot. He's from New Jersey. His name is Jamie Ding. Not sure if you heard that or not. Got any news of that? He's kind of he was reported to be like a lawmaker. Like he worked for like the law offices or the political offices in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So when he lost his 31 games, and I'll get to the other part, he lost his 31 games. The next day, you see him with Governor Mikey Sherrill. And I'm like, so apparently he's a Democrat. He's one of the blue side guys. They couldn't say that. They just said he was a lawmaker. So he he works apparently close with them, and they can now finally say it because his episode aired. So now he did say, someone asked him would he be upset if Jamie had gone farther and beat his record. He said actually he'd feel more empathy than jealousy because he wants somebody to beat him. And good for Ken Jennings, honestly. That's pretty cool.
So, I mean, you definitely supposed to want somebody. I mean, you set every record is meant to be broken.
You would think mostly, yeah. And we'll get into that one of these days where we'll do records that can't be broken on a very slow day. So last one before we end it. Did you hear this? Skip Bayless is joining Stephen A. Smith on Friday.
We'll hear how much. I'm pretty sure we're going to hear how much LeBron sucks and how good the Cowboys are going to be and a bunch of Skip Bayless bullshit that I'm not really interested in. So
if I don't get to see it,
probably be the only day I don't watch Stephen A.
Oh, see, I'm taping it, so I'm going to tape it no matter what. I cannot wait to see this. I got to see this.
Sorry, Skip, but you are unanimously disliked in this house.
Oh, I don't. I'm this close to actually hating Skip Bayless because I really don't hate anybody. There's a couple, and I'm not going to state who they are. I severely dislike Skip Bayless, but I still want to see. I miss those days. You know,
I love Max Kellerman. Bring Max back. Where's Max Kellerman?
Speaking of things to bring back, why not bring Mike and Mike back for a little bit? A day.
Mike and Mike. Yeah.
Mike and Mike. That was. Get Golick back in. Serious.
I used to always watch Mike and Mike when I used to work at Big Sporting Goods.
Dude,
it was always on early in the morning.
I took a picture of the very last. I wasn't working that day, thankfully. I took a picture of the last show. I have it on Facebook somewhere.
That's cool.
It was sad for me. Like that last show was everything. I met them. You know, it was a beautiful thing. It really was, and so. Anyway, I think that's the show. Do we have any omissions? I don't think so.
No.
Knicks are still winning, right?
Yeah, Knicks are winning. That game's over.
Yankees won. Mets won.
Yankees did win.
Raw's over, and we're getting ready for Backlash on Saturday.
Mets were playing my daughter's Little League team. So
the Rockies.
It doesn't count.
Let's hope by the end of by next Monday, the Mets will at least gotten out of last place, so we can hope.
That might be.
That's my hope for the Mets this week. That's my hope.
Might be. I hope. I'm sorry, Mets fans. I know you guys hate me, but it's okay.
Yep,
I'm okay with it.
So this Monday. Actually, wait. When's Mother's Day? Is that this Monday?
No, Mother's Day is the 15th.
15th. Okay, so I'm good. So episode 54 will be.
Can I get through my birthday before we get to Mother's Day?
I'll get to that. So May 11th is our next episode. It's episode 10. Mother's Day is that Sunday. We're going to talk about that and the mothers that are in our lives.
Yes.
But as a first, and I don't have it up here because I was running out of room. Happy birthday to Brandon. He'll be turning 40 tomorrow. Happy birthday. We have one person watching. It's probably my wife. Maybe my wife will say happy birthday. I don't know.
Thank you. I appreciate
Why are you still on at 10:29? Yeah.
Damn, it's 10:30?
It's 10:30.
We out, peoples.
Yes, we out. Have a good one. Have a good birthday tomorrow, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Enjoy. Welcome to 40.
I still got a couple more hours.
You do? When were you born? When were you born?
123.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Your poor mother. My God. I was at least 5'11", and I was only – I'll give my mother credit. I was out in 5 hours.
Yeah, I was preemie, so I came early too.
You were preemie. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was done in 5 hours.
Can't tell now, but
well, I got the hair, so that's from Dad. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.